Why BJP?
And why not? For me, I am a perfectionist. I need everything to work.
BJP in Tamil Nadu has secured only 3.6% of votes.
You have to look at it is the progress. What are we progressing towards? What does everybody want? Without a single corruption or major scam against the party, of course the Dravidian politics will get disturbed by it.
Electoral bonds, they call it a scam.
They do. See, each person has got a perspective on how it is.
Hindutva was not just one of the narratives, it was a major, consistent narrative of BJP. Are you comfortable with that?
I think religion is a very, very personal issue.
Do you agree with all the politics of BJP? In some of the states, they have undermined Muslims and minorities.
I don't think they have undermined Muslims anywhere.
Radhikaa Sarathkumar is a name known to every household in Tamil Nadu, an actor who won hearts through her cinema. She became a force to reckon with after her serial Chitti. Radhika is the NDA candidate in Virudhunagar of Tamil Nadu.
இங்க மேம்பாலம் வந்து எவ்வளவு வருஷமா அப்படியே கிடக்கு அடிக்கல் நாட்டி யாரும் அது செய்யல. ஆனா இப்ப நீங்க என்ன ஒரு நீங்க பிரதிநிதியா வந்தா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு கேட்பீங்க. இங்க இருக்கிற குறைகளை நிறைவேற்றுவேன், அது நான் உறுதியாக கூறுறேன். சும்மா சொன்னேன் வந்தேன் போனேன்னு நீங்க நினைக்காதீங்க, நான் கண்டிப்பாக செய்வேன். என்ன வேணும் உங்களுக்கு? வளர்ச்சி தானே வேணும். அந்த வளர்ச்சி உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கா? நீங்க அவங்க வாழ்க்கை பாத்தீங்கன்னா அது மாறி போயிடுச்சு. எல்லாரும் நல்ல வசதியா இருக்காங்க, வீடு வாசல் இருக்காங்க, புள்ள குட்டிங்க எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்காங்க. உங்க வாழ்க்கை இன்னும் எங்க இருக்கு? இப்ப நான் என் துறையில என் சினிமா வாழ்க்கையில நிறைய வருஷங்கள் நான் பணியாற்றி இருக்கிறேன். நிறைய தொழில் அந்த அது சம்பந்தப்பட்டமான தொழில் நான் செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். எனக்கு இருக்கிற பேர் அங்க இவ்வளவு வருஷமா 40 வருஷத்துக்கு மேல நான் இருக்கேன்.
From actor to electoral politics, do you think that it has come a bit late?
It's how you look at it, but I think coming into politics or to the mainstream electoral process, it commands 100% from you to the people. And I think I was not ready to give that 100% earlier, although there were a lot of, I had a lot of pressures to come into the process, but I feel the time is right now, and here I am.
Ever since Sarathkumar has been into politics, you have supported him consistently. And then did you think that you will have to enter politics, electoral politics yourself?
Maybe it was inevitable, but I've always been his biggest supporter as a strength, and always shared the dream of a non-corrupt and, equality in politics. So I've always had the same thought process as him, and maybe it was inevitable that I come into electoral process here.
You have said that your father was a rationalist and atheist. Has his politics influenced you?
My father has influenced me in a great many things. In the sense, now when I look back, the way he was, what he was, his belief in the Dravidian movement, he had been one of the founders. And, for a person who was not educated, who couldn't read and write, to have so much of social awareness and wanting to be something, to do something constructive for society. These are great things which I've learned from him. Of course, what he believed in was absolutely different. And what beliefs he told us to carry was to believe in yourself. So I think that is where we all grew admiring him. But then we all had our own roots to move on.
Why BJP?
And why not? First of all, the whole, if you look at it on the whole, Bharatiya Janata Party is nation. That is Bharatam and then Janata, which means public. So that is the formation of the party. And then the progressive thinking, very people oriented, cadre based, no corruption, ease of living. You can go on saying a lot of things, which, as a person who feels that there has to be something done to society, I was very affiliated to it. And also, maybe, somewhere at the back of my mind, when I was a little girl, I was sleeping, and one day, I think it was in the early morning or something, and a lot of people barged into our house. It was all police, and they were looking. My father was sleeping. They woke him up and they said, "We are arresting you." And I was a little girl. I had my two brothers, siblings, who were very much younger to me. I mean, all two years younger to me, who were in the house, and we were left alone. And my father was taken to prison, and that was the emergency. And when he came out, his spirit was broken. After that, he had ill health, and then he passed away. But I remember the trauma of it is, I was there with these two children. I had nobody. My relatives were not there. They were to come after a few days. So I was alone looking after the house and being a grown up at that time. So somehow, I don't know, my affiliation was never with the Congress, yes.
Tamil Nadu has been a place known for Dravidian politics. It has always rejected BJP.
It has in the beginning. I remember everyone used to make fun of it. It's a national party, number one. And if you look in the past 10 years, the growth and the way they have made themselves more for the people, for progress, for progressive politics, very cadre based, and it's always what and deliverance. It has been its core strengths for the last 10 years, without a single corruption or major scam against the party. Of course, the Dravidian politics will get disturbed by it.
Electoral bonds, they call it a scam.
They do. They do. See, each person has got a perspective on how it is. But if you look at it, what was happening before the electoral bonds? It would have been more murkier. At least here, this party has contributed, but there's more to be said about it, which is not going to be, I don't think it can be very eloquently spoken in an interview like this.
Even this BJP was in rule it's at center in 2019. BJP in Tamil Nadu has secured only 3.6% of votes. So do you think that in this election there will be a difference?
Yes, there will. There's definitely a shift in people's minds, because they have been in the name of this Dravidian politics. If you look at it, it's either been one party or the other, which has not, except, and all these tall leaders who are there are no more. So a lot of people have no one to look up at. So if you look at it, there is a huge gap, which Honorable Prime Minister has filled the gap. See, we didn't have one MP from BJP, but there's so much being done for Tamil Nadu. So much which has been given to develop Tamil Nadu, our language, to be proud of our language, the identity they are giving to us. That has not been compromised in any way. Only thing you have to look at it is the progress. What are we progressing towards? What does everybody want?
But
What does everybody want? They want something, they want growth. And where is the growth? This growth has happened in 10 years all over. And we are pushing for that growth in Tamil Nadu. And definitely people today recognize the fact that this party is able to deliver. See, what I'm saying is, who can deliver? Where all the other parties fail is in the deliverance. Of course, they all promise, they all say, yes, we are so and so. We are Dravidians, we are doing this for Tamil people. Tamil, where is the deliverance? Where is it going towards? It's not going towards anything. I think a lot of people, especially the younger generation, today in 2025, we are the largest nation to have the most, the young people, in the census. We have the largest number of youngsters. You have to show them the path. You have to show them growth. Where will they get jobs? Where will they go do? What happened to their lives, to their future? So I feel BJP can deliver, and people have started believing. So, and I think in this election, they will definitely make a great breakthrough.
But when you talk about language, there's a issue out here. They always push the Hindi as the national language, and in Tamil Nadu, we have this Tamil language, and there's a conflict going on.
See, I don't think that has ever been happen. I don't think that will happen also. He's saying you can make it as an alternate language to learn. What's wrong in learning Hindi? I never learned Hindi because I was always out with the DMK. I mean, I grew up as a family with them. Till today, I have a mental block about, although I did successful Hindi movies and everything. But today, it is opening doors. If you know the national language, you can learn French. You can learn the second most largest language spoken in the world is Spanish. Learn Spanish. You can learn Hindi. You can learn Urdu or whatever you want to learn. So it's not a disadvantage. It is not something which you look at it as something to cripple you. It is only to empower you. Today, in a place like Virudhunagar, when I'm going on the roads, where I'm going to every small street, I see big cards outside factories, outside shops, looking for Hindi speaking girls to work here. So, doesn't that open doors? I'm talking about in some place as Virudhunagar.
Do you think people see you as Kaveri, Sharada, or Anamale? Who is real Radhika? When we wrote a profile of you in 2016, we described you as a workaholic, boss lady who always have time for her friends and family too. So who is real Radhika?
Whoever I am, you have to tell me because everyone has a perception about me. Yes, I am a very strong person. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been in charge of my career. I never let other people dictate to me what my career should be. Although I grew, I had the luxury of learning in this profession, but I learned very fast and established myself and perfected my craft. So I always believe whatever I do, I will give 100%, whether it's my friends, my family, my career, my work, everything.
நடிப்பில் ராதிகாவை ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். நடிப்பில் ராதிகாவை ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். ஒரு ஹோம்லியாக நடிக்கிறது, ஒரு சூட்டிக்கு. அதே மாதிரி கட்சியிலையும் சூட்டிக்காக இருந்து நல்லது செஞ்சாங்கன்னா ரொம்ப நல்லதுன்னு எதிர்பார்க்குறோம்.
சித்தி, அண்ணாமலை எல்லாமே ஒரு கருத்துள்ளதாக பாடம் பெண்களுக்குள்ளதாக இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி நல்லது பண்ணுவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறோம் நாங்கள். மதுவிலக்கெல்லாம் எடுக்கிறேன்னு இருக்காங்க, பார்ப்போம் எப்படி பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு. பெண்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்கிறேன்னு இருக்காங்க.
நல்லா நடிப்பாங்க ரெண்டு பேருமே. அதில் நடிப்பை நாங்கள் பாராட்டுவோம், படத்தை பார்ப்போம், அவ்வளோதான்.
பிடிக்கும், ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். படங்கள்லாம் நிறைய பார்த்துருக்கேன். சீரியல் பார்த்தது இல்லைனாலும் படத்தில் நிறைய பார்த்துருக்கேன். ராதிகா மேடமும் சரத்குமார் மேடம் ரொம்பவே பிடிக்கும்.
So when I spoke to a few people in Virudhunagar, they adore you as an actor, they adore you as a person. So more than a political party you belong to, they feel that you will be as good as your characters. So what do you think?
I have to thank the people of Virudhunagar for having this confidence in me. I've been seeing this in every single place I've been to. I've been to smallest villages, hamlets, everywhere. And there's so much of love and hope, thinking, yes, I will deliver. And I want to live up to the promise because I always say that I want to be in a place where I can do things. And I feel I am in BJP where I am empowered to do these things for the people, for the betterment of their lives, for the betterment of their society, to get things done. I could be a very easy a way. I could be a way for the public and the center to get things done for them.
Do you agree with all the politics of BJP? In some of the states, they have undermined Muslims and minorities.
I don't think they have undermined Muslims anywhere. Today, if you look at it, in a place like Virudhunagar, we have met the Muslim population who said they will vote for BJP. They have been in a narrative, and I think the opposition and a certain section of the press have built it up to some place. There are imperfections in a lot of places. I'm not saying we are all 100% hunky-dory. There is imperfections, which this is what democracy is all about voicing your, giving your thoughts, and for giving everyone the space even to correct it. So if you look at it, the greatest achievement has been Kashmir. So what does anybody say about it? Today I was watching, the other day we were watching a youth saying the very same hands which pelted stones is throwing flowers. So, abolishing 370 and making Kashmir. So look at the way it has evolved for everyone to correct the imperfections.
But Hindutva was not just one of the narratives, it was a major, consistent narrative of BJP. Are you comfortable with that?
See, well, I think religion is a very, very personal issue. It's each person's personal thing. Well, what I think about religion is my personal thing. And I feel the way they are looking at it, this is my perspective, is for each and everyone to be proud of who they are. And especially of being a Hindu, be proud. I think that is where it is going, the narrative.
What if other minority communities are getting insecure out of that narrative, that push from a ruling party, and especially some of the acts like CAA? So they are like, people are like Muslim communities and other minority communities, they are feeling insecure.
See, CAA is a very, very long subject. I think our state leader, Mr. Annamalai, has explained it very, very clearly. And it is open for debate. It's been passed in both the houses. But even then, it is something which everybody can talk about and give their own perspective. And each person has their own perspective. But if you read the final lines, there is a lot of clarity, which I think a lot of people don't have the time to absorb or know about it. There are a lot of people who are talking who haven't even read the act. Okay? So I don't think I am in a position today where I can just talk about it to you offhandedly, since you've come to interview me. But it is a long and a very, very, very fine subject to discuss, and we should leave it to that.
What will be your priority if elected as Virudhunagar MP?
See, my priority is one, the people here are showing me great love and they are expecting a lot from me, which I need to really work very hard. I am a person, I'm a workaholic, like you call me, I am one. And for me, I am a perfectionist. I need everything to work in a very systematic, I'm a corporate person basically. So I need that sort of system and I need deliverance. So I will always push myself for that deliverance, because I have sort of all the constituencies, we have seen what are the failings, what has not been delivered, and what is it which would make easy for the people, like how Narendra Modi ji says, what he has brought to the people today is ease of life. Something which is as complicated as even getting a certificate from a collectorate, he has made it easy. Or something which you need to, even to get a passport, he has made it easy. So he's saying that ease of life is where I want first. My first step would be that, to deliver that to the people of this constituency, to make a lot of things easier, like water, transport, train. And then we have huge projects, especially this is an industrial area, and especially where we have a huge industry like the fireworks. And although it is in the Supreme Court, the tribunal, the green for the to give us green, to make it sustainable and green. All those things have to be smoothened and put it into play. And definitely the government, especially when the finance minister and Modi ji have taken great, and Annamalai ji have looked at Sivakasi as their priority, and they will work towards delivering a smooth relationship, and making it very friendly to the environment, and also for all the working people here, to make their lives secure.
One last question. Your close friend Kamala Hassan is an opposite friend. Kushbu is with you in BJP. So does things get awkward between friends when you choose different politics?
Can I tell you something? My husband was a member of parliament, and I have traveled with him to Delhi, to the parliament. Sometimes where they have the coffee, it's called the Central Hall. I have the privilege and the honor of being a few times. And I have seen all the politicians, they would be fighting inside, but they come out, they all have a coffee together. They, share snacks and talk, and they discuss different policies. And, it's all been done in a very very open. The politics what I saw in Delhi at that point opened my eyes, because I was so used to South Indian politics where it was very, very, very rigid between the two parties, and I knew both the parties. If I talked to somebody, it would become a big issue. So, but when I saw it there, and I always thought this should be implemented everywhere, to have that open mindedness towards having your vision for a party or your party leaning separate and your friendship separate. I am very close friends to everybody in the industry. I know everyone very, very personally, and I always hold that very clear.
Thank you. The countdown on Lok Sabha elections has begun, and we, the reporters at TNM, are on ground bringing you stories and interviews on election issues. But this takes time and resources, for which we need your support. Support our work by becoming paid subscribers of TNM. You can count on us for fair journalism. We are counting on you to keep it free.
Elections. They're all about choices.
A click of a button that forms the nation you want to see.
Your choice.
From the people who will govern you to the party that will be in power.
Your choice. Unless the people you choose win and switch sides, but still can't your choice.
From the media that serves you to the media that serves power and advertisers.
That too is your choice.
You read and watch public interest journalism or propaganda.
Your choice. What news organizations get the ads your tax money pays for.
Not your choice.
This election season, your right to choose puts you at the heart of it again.
We'd like to be your eyes and ears.
Choose the journalism and media that serves democracy and you.
Because what you choose will determine what you see.
You fund our journalism, and you can choose what reports you want to back. It is your choice.
News Laundry and the News Minutes General Election 2024 coverage. You choose your journalism.
Simply log on to newslaundry.com/2024 election fund and choose an amount of your choice for the reports of your choice.
Because together, we're stronger.
And it is your choice that will make us stronger together.